Hello everyone, welcome to the React series. This is the day 8, and I have created a weather app using React. So, in this React weather app, I have used the OpenWeatherMap API, which is used to fetch real time weather data based on the user's input. When the user will going to type any input and presses enter, the app sends the request to the OpenWeatherMap API with the city name and retrieves weather information such as temperature, weather conditions, city and current date, and also the day. So this data is then stored in the app state using the React's view state hook and dynamically displayed on the screen. This app also features a background that changes depending on the temperature, providing a more interactive and visually appealing experience. So we have used the ternary operator in our code where when the temperature is lower than 16 degrees Celsius. For example, if I type London here and the temperature is lower than 16 degrees Celsius, then our background image will change to this. Otherwise, our color background image will be this when the temperature exceeds 16 degrees Celsius. So now let's get into our code. So this is our index.js file where I have imported my app.js file, and also I have created app.css, which we will look later on. So let's move to app.js file. So from here we can see that I have created this is the I have created the search bar here, and where user can type the city name, and it will going to display the city name, country, date, temperature, and the weather conditions. I have provided the div over here. So I have also provided the conditional styling. Here we can see that I have provided the ternary operator. If the temperature will going to exceed 16 degree, then app warm class will be applied. Otherwise, app class will be applied over here. And here I have also added the code accordingly. As you can see that with the class name as .app, this background image will be applied. Otherwise, in app dot app dot warm, this background image will be set. So this is what I have applied over here. And if the weather, if it is not undefined, if it is returning any kind of a value, then this whole information will be provided. And if, for example, I have typed anything like, for example, and the information is not uh, present in the database or in the API which we have fetched, then this will be returned empty as we have provided the ternary operator over here. On this input search bar, we have added on key press handle key, which we'll be looking in a minute. And also, when we are creating our date, when we are displaying our date, we have created new date function, new date builder function, which we will be looking right now. So first of all, here you can see that we have an API object which contains the key and the base from the OpenWeatherApp API for making the API calls. Here we have used the useState query, which will going to store the user search input, and weather, which will going to store the fetched weather data input data from the API. And here we have used the handle key. Handle key is the function which have been used over here uh, on the input search field. Here, this is an on-click function handle key that will check that if the user press the enter key, it will trigger the fetch request to the API. Fetch requests, it will going to send the request to the API searching for the weather data of city, and the result is being then converted to JSON and stored in the weather state. and afterward when the result is being fetched, the set query will be set to blank. Now this is the date builder. We have created the date builder function also over here that will going to format the current date in the readable format. So this is the simple project that we have created, and we learned how to fetch the API and how we can do that simply using writing this code. So thank you so much.